Okay. What it is.
What it do? How are you?
So basically, guys, this is our introduction video to our YouTube channel. You have to bear with us. This is
So
definitely
new.
this is so new, definitely unscripted. This is definitely candid. You know what I mean? So it's not. We're definitely coming to you live, loud, and in color right now. We're actually in the process of putting things together, so we would appreciate all of the love, all the support. We actually have never, neither of us have never done a YouTube channel before.
Nope.
My name, for starters, my name is Michael. You can call me Mike or Mike and Ike, Michael, whatever you want to call me. This is my best friend.
I'm Bridget. You could just call me Bridget. I mean, I don't really go by anything else.
Right.
So
basically, our channel is, of course, this is an introduction channel. This is actually, we actually plan on doing a pilot, but we wanted to kind of like start everything up, which in time you'll grow with us. I know everything doesn't happen in one night, but you will just like stay patient, stay diligent with us. We will make sure that we do provide content as much as we can right now because we are still working.
y'all see, he's the talker.
We still are working. Look, she talks too. Don't get it twisted, girl. But at the same time, yes, like we're both talkers. So we are very, you know what I'm saying, we're just very dedicated in what we do. But we just feel like, you know what I'm saying, this channel would be nice to kind of give our thoughts and our opinions on like everyday situations. That's why the channel is Everyday BM.
So we're not trying to discriminate. We're not trying to make anybody feel bad. This is our own personal opinion about a situation. It has nothing to do with anything. So I mean, if you're feeling some type of way, okay, that's cool. You could put a comment, whatever. That's your personal opinion, but we're gonna have our own personal opinion.
Exactly.
So if you have anything you want to suggest or to say, we're gonna create a Facebook page and we're gonna allow people to put down topics that they think that we should possibly discuss in the future. I'm not gonna say we're probably gonna do every single comment that's there, but we might touch bases on some of it.
And just say, for instance, if we get to do every single comment, that would be great. But for right now, we're gonna have to go off of maybe what we have, the resources that we have. Some of my favorite YouTubers, which I've told my best friend before, like my favorite YouTubers, like I watch a lot of mukbangs, so I do look up to YouTubers like Beloved's Life for inspiration, like in mukbangs, which we won't do. This is not an eating show, so we won't do like really like solely mukbangs. But just say, for instance,
you might see us eating.
You might see us eat, and you're definitely gonna see us. You're definitely gonna see us eat, or definitely drink. Okay. So children, hey kids, if you're watching this, make sure you have your parents with you.
Yeah,
because we
don't want to be responsible for you saying, "Oh, we seen it on Everyday BM that they should." No,
exactly.
Don't.
So we're
of age. We can do that.
We're of age. We are of age. We just thank God that we have the looks that we have to be our ages. But no, I guess we were gonna start the topic today, best friend.
Okay, so we're going to talk about relationships, which he tried to say that we need to break it down some more. But
I said we need to go into details.
There is nothing to really break down because at the end of the day, it's all about relationships.
I said we need to go into detail.
Let me finish, okay? While he's sitting here drinking cranberry in Amsterdam. I don't even think it's cranberry. I think we ran out of cranberry.
I definitely drank
berry.
all of her cranberry.
It's berry something.
Minute Maid berry punch. And it incorporates with the berry Amsterdam so well, guys. Like,
I could totally be like, off subject.
Yeah, totally off subject. So go ahead, continue.
Okay, so we are going to talk about our point of views on certain topics about relationships, because when we did our live video on Facebook, it seemed to be like that was a lot of our comments and discussions at the time. So we're going to kind of touch bases on some things. So if you eventually see our video and you have other stuff you want to throw out there that you want to suggest or to talk about,
correct.
Okay, go ahead, because we might touch it on the next video.
Yeah, please drop something. We'll have something in like a suggestion box and like in the comments below. Just give your, of course we appreciate everybody's opinions, But at the same time, we have to understand that everybody is going to have an opinion, but we also are going to have ours too. So please don't be upset if we're touching on a specific subject, but we're definitely, not tactful on that.
We're not.
On that. So,
and it's like we're touching base on touchy subjects though too. Because
yeah, a lot of sensitive subjects as well.
Because, for instance, my best friend, he is bisexual.
Exactly.
No,
I forgot to even tell y'all. I look so good.
He's just looking at himself in his camera.
Yeah, I really enjoy the camera. But I look so good that, you know what I mean? But at the same time.
So we or me personally, I support whatever you like. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That is not my business. I
love you too.
Like, I'm the type of person, okay, me personally, like, when he decided to tell me that he was bisexual, there were some people that cut him off in his life.
Exactly.
And in my instance, this goes into relationships, which is like a friendship. You know what I'm saying? So,
correct.
Me personally, I am never going to cut off somebody just because of what they like.
Sexual orientation, sexual preferences.
That's not my business. At the end of the day, I'm still going to be your friend. I'm still going to be there. And if you decide to talk to a man, I'm still going to act the same way if you was talking to a female.
Yeah, she literally, I think around the time, like I was solely dating females, but I never really gave dating guys a chance. She was literally the same way on me dating females as she is for me right now dating guys. So like, I'm like, who is he? She's like, who is he? Like, I want to meet him. I don't like him. I don't like him until I meet him. She's like the exact same way with the females too. So she doesn't, it's like she doesn't discriminate based on sex, but that's how you can tell if you have someone real in your corner. But that's leading us into our topic about relationships. Some people right now, their hardest part or the hardest thing about a relationship is commitment. I can't speak for my best friend when it comes to like just committing, you know what I'm saying? Because we both have our own opinions because we're definitely like two different people, but we share like similar interests when it comes to like dating, in a sense of like what we want and what we're looking for. But at the same time, I feel like everybody's problem in today, they're trying to find somebody to commit. It's always a trust issue. What do you like? How do you feel about dating somebody with children?
You would ask me that.
Because that's a question.
Y'all don't mind my laugh. I got like 1,000 different ones.
That's a question, right? You're gonna hear a lot of different laughs
from
her. Mine is always maybe like the same, especially like when I'm a little tipped.
Okay, so yeah, he gonna start feeling himself soon.
Yes.
But so. He already knows how I feel about the whole kid situation. Okay, so
I just want
me personally. Okay, so I'm not trying to sound rude, trying to sound selfish, but the whole dating a man with kids, no, I really don't prefer that. Only because I'm selfish, low key. Like I want your attention, I want your time, and you can't give that to me when you have kids. But I'm also the type of woman too that I wouldn't even make you feel like that's a requirement to give me attention because I know at the end of the day you got kids to take care of. Now if you have a woman in your corner that throws whole hissy fits because you can't make time for her because you got kids, okay, that's not the type of woman you need to talk to because she's not acknowledging that you being a good father. You know what I'm saying? But I already know this about myself that I don't want to do that. Now don't get me wrong, I have talked to one, okay? One.
Just one?
One. Just one.
With
actually talk to one that had kids and it wasn't for me. There was drama for no reason. I don't do drama. I don't do none of that. I'm not a petty person. And it was just it just wasn't for me. And we wasn't even actually officially together, and that's what was even more worse about it. Like we wasn't even really together and I had drama with, his situation.
The thing is like
not everybody's the same.
Not everybody is the same, but
I feel like this. You better only have one baby mama. Okay? Because me, I'm disrespectful as hell.
Why he only gotta have why?
Because
he only gotta have one.
Because I'm disrespectful and I'm disrespectful.
Well, I'm just saying like
this is why. Because for one, If you don't check her, I'm gonna check her. And if it ain't checked, then you don't want me to check it because it's not gonna be checked right. And then y'all two probably gonna fight because of what I had to say while he's rolling his eyes.
But at the same time, see, only thing that stopped me because this is what we gonna see. We gonna give y'all some real debates up in here. This ain't no fugazi, okay? Only thing I, maybe just see eye to eye with her is that like maybe he don't have to just have just one, or like nowadays it's very rare for a guy to have maybe just say, for example, 3 kids with one woman. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm just saying like
it is rare, but that doesn't mean I have to have it.
It's rare, you know what I'm saying? But basically, how she just put it, y'all, she just said like maybe like. If you got like, more than one baby mama, then she definitely kind of can see a problem, which in most cases, she may be right. She's going to have to deal with, multiple personalities, not only just the man's, but the children's mothers in perspective. So I can understand exactly what she's saying. But there are some men out there, real men, that don't put up with the bullshit.
And that
They're
is
not
fine.
putting up with the bullshit.
If you can check it, but in the right way, because I'm not with that, being disrespectful to you, the mother of your children, or none of that. I don't really like to prefer them as baby mamas unless you act like a bitter ass baby mama. The mother of your children, you know what I'm saying? There's ways to check them, you know what I'm saying? You don't disrespect them. You don't do any of that. You just let them know, like, this is what it is. This is who I'm with. I'm not going to tolerate the disrespect. We're not going to do none of that because then we're going to have a problem. That's the type of, checking I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like, fuck that bitch and da-da-da-da-da. Like, bitch, I slap you and da-da-da. No. We're not doing none of that because then I'm going to look at you as a man and say, I don't even want to fuck with you because I see that you're crazy.
Right.
But, that's just me. I don't really... And then on top of that, like, I'm 28, okay? I don't have any kids. So it's like dating a man.
Same. I have no kids.
Yeah, he has no kids either. So say, I date a man with kids, and for instance, what if he doesn't want any more?
Right.
Me personally, I don't want kids anyways, but what if I changed my mind? Right. He's not going to give that to me because he's already went down that road. And then if he is to give it to me, I feel like it's not going to be as special. Because you've already done it once or twice. Not
saying that she won't meet somebody like that, but I guess she's saying that, nowadays, guys with kids, most of the time, they don't, or they're set in their mind where they maybe don't want any more. And especially, what can play a part, guess what? The mother of the children, the baby mama, can play a part of that, why a guy doesn't want any more. I've actually dated a female that had children, but, she had 2, but... I guess the difference between like a woman, I guess, and a man is like most men, especially like when you're dealing with a strong woman, they're going to take care of their responsibilities because the woman is going to stay in his neck. And the thing is, it was so hard at certain times to kind of trust her just because I feel like she had the father of her children in her back pocket the whole time she was kind of talking to me. So it really doesn't matter if you're in a heterosexual relationship, a gay relationship, a bisexual relationship, a monogamous relationship. I just believe like everybody's going to have some type of trust issues when it comes to the situation. But when it comes to children, when children are in play, it's a very sensitive subject because you're dealing with children. So I just believe like adults need to be adults and make sure the children are children, okay? You know what I mean?
Don't make them grow up.
I'm so tired of, the kids. These kids are coming out of the poom poom using iPhone 11 Pro Maxes, okay?
I swear to God, back when we're not even old, but technology has taken over so much. It is crazy nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Everything is YouTube savvy. Everything is social media savvy. Right. Back when it was Black Planet in MySpace, and we really didn't even get on those. You know what I'm saying?
That was like around my middle school, close to like high school years.
Yeah, social media before that. I don't even know what social media was when I was in elementary school.
Exactly.
I don't know what social media was, and I still wasn't even on it.
Black Planet was. Oh my God.
That was the ish though.
Black Planet was. Oh my God. You had like those in the bio. You had like those songs and like the background, the backdrop. Mm-hmm. Like all of that, but at the same time, we were still, using shit like AOL. We're gonna bleep. We're gonna bleep the cuss words out, y'all. We're gonna bleep everything out. We're just learning how to coast through everything. So just bear with us. But yeah, like we had AOL, the dial-up. Okay,
Yeah.
like nowadays they're coming
and
out
then
knowing
what
how
the
to use
computer
Wi-Fi.
do?
Right. And you hear that? You'll hear it actually dialing up. Oh, and you better believe if you accidentally unplug that or you unhook that telephone line, you accidentally unhook that, look, you're out of there. You're out of there because you're shortly, you know, your internet connection is shortly gonna fail. You know what I mean?
You're out of there.
You're out. Exactly. So I mean, but that's just getting to the point to where, you know, kids nowadays, they're not actually getting the opportunity to be children, y'all. Like, please allow these kids to be kids. You know what I mean? These babies, and it's already so many bad, horrible things happening to these children nowadays, man. Just because, like, a lot of people, I'm not gonna just really just throw people on the bus and say like the parents aren't protecting their children, but at the same time, it's just like the babies need to be babies.
They do.
Just keep the babies and protect our babies, man. Look, like I just
and you see
that's
where,
sensitive for me.
You see, we're trying to stay on like topic as much as possible.
Yeah, like, but see, we like if we're talking about relationships, we're talking about children, and we're just bringing everything into perspective, like how things can kind of, you know what I mean, mess up a relationship. Because I believe like a disrespectful child.
It can mess up a relationship.
It can mess up a relationship between two people that's trying to either be co-parent or just have a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, people gonna be like, oh, I don't want to. Your son is disrespecting me, man. Your son disrespecting me, or your daughter disrespecting me. You feel what I'm saying? So come on now, like that's.
And see, I believe in ass whoopings.
Oh yeah, we were born.
Believe in ass whoopings. I mean, the child ain't mine, so I ain't gonna whoop
Spare
their ass.
the rod,
Spoil
the child.
But I swear to God, I would look at that child like I would whoop the motherfucking shit out of you.
Oh yeah, she will. She definitely will.
Won't never touch him because it ain't mine. It ain't my seed. But you know,
But she don't say it though.
But I'ma just look and be like, boy, I'll whoop your ass.
Like,
you know, like, he just went and got a whole nother drink. Like, what, y'all? But anyways, like, let's get back to the get back. So, like he was talking about trust issues. I am a firm believer everybody ends up having trust issues in their life. And if you say you don't, you're lying. Period. You're lying.
Who don't got trust issues?
You're lying.
Who don't got trust issues?
I'm just saying.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. I'm just messing. I'm messing.
Like,
I'm teasing. Who don't got trust issues? I know I got so many.
Everybody has some type of trust issue. It could be with the significant other, it could be with your parents, it could be with your grandparents, it could be with your family, it could be with your friends. Either way it goes, somebody has it. You have a trust issue somewhere.
True.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you say you don't, you're lying. I mean, that's just what it is. It's life. It's reality. Everybody don't trust somebody.
There are a lot of.
But I feel like there's a lot of people that's in denial.
Right.
About, you know, them type of situations. Like, I mean, I'm a firm believer that when it comes to, like, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend, or it doesn't matter, any type of relationship, girl and girl, guy and guy, you know, any type of relationship, I feel like if you already on top with trust issues, it's not gonna last.
Right.
It's not gonna last, period. You shouldn't go into already not trusting the person. Mm-hmm. You should only do that is if you have concrete evidence of why you can't trust this person. That's the one thing I hate about relationships. Okay? Don't get me wrong. You shouldn't always keep everything private, but sometimes private is better even from your best friends.
Right.
And your friends. Sometimes they don't have to know everything. Because I'm a firm believer is, what if that person messes up? So she just said she keep those things from me. I know. I'm just saying, she keep things from me. So what if that person messes up? You know what I'm saying? You got to see what type of friends you have and make them accordingly. This goes into relationships like friendships. There are some friends that be like, nah, forget him. Let's go out to the club, go shake your butt, forget him, and da-da-da. Or there's some friends that be like, oh, it's okay, cool, calm, comforting and stuff. You know, there's different type of friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of friend, I'm going to keep it real with you regardless. But you gonna be done when you're done. So if you want to still be dumb, I'm gonna be dumb with you.
Right.
I'm still gonna like the dude, even though I don't like the dude.
Right.
Or I'm still, you know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, I'm still gonna mess with that person, regardless.
I'm just fanning.
He fanning because he hot. He drinking.
Because I'm hot and I'm drinking.
He drinking.
But let me tell you, I'm going to tell you one thing though. But at the same time, sometimes when it's to the point to where you need that opinion, everybody's not meant to know every single thing. That's correct. And a lot of times you're going to be like skeptical because of your trust. I know me personally, like in the past, I used to have a lot of trust issues with telling people like, just for instance, like who I was attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, most of the time,
judgmental.
Most of the time, 9 out of 10, because I was attracted to a lot of different things. You have to understand, like, growing up, I noticed that I was attracted to guys, I think when I was maybe like 13 or 14. So I'm attracted to females as well. So, you know, there could be a guy that I could see attractive. There could be a girl I see attractive. But at the same time, who do I tell this stuff to? You know what I mean? Who do I tell this stuff to? That's why so many, you know, I'm not going to get too off topic, but that's why there's a lot of trust issues going around, especially like with women, with women and men, with men and women, so far as like dating. So because there are so many classified as quote unquote DL, you know. And the thing is, women believe that only men can be DL. Yes, women can be DL too. I think that's gonna be our next topic.
What?
Can like a woman be DL?
Down low?
What
do you mean can she be down low?
Can a woman be DL?
It depends what you're talking about.
Like, can a woman be DL? Like, just say
she
if
like
a man,
women on the down low?
Right.
Yeah, but we're not gonna get onto that because I mean I keep the dudes I talk to on the DL.
Oh my fuck.
What's the difference? But I really don't talk to nobody now, so it doesn't matter.
She lying.
I ain't lying. My phone dry in the biscuit. It ain't even been on the charger all day.
What kind of biscuit? KFC biscuit or Popeye's biscuit?
Both, because they both dry.
It just depends. You know what I'm saying? You got that macaroni up in here. Woo! Got that gravy, sop it up in there.
Okay, so I done lost my train of thought because he done started talking about DL, talk about that's going to be the next subject.
You know what I'm saying? that would be nice. She was saying basically what she was saying about
so commitment is another relationship topic people have been throwing out there. Commitment's not hard if you really want that person. If you really want that person, commitment is not hard at all. I mean, I don't like talking about it, but you know, like I was committed to somebody for 8 years. It's not hard if you really want to be with a person. They're lying if they say they can't commit. If they say they can't commit, but you're the one willing to commit, they don't really want to be with you.
How you know they lying?
They don't want to be with you. Because why can't you commit if you really want to be with the person?
But how you know they lying? How you know that they are afraid? How you know they're not afraid of literally committing?
Okay, and that's when you communicate that. But if you don't communicate that, how would that person ever know? What if you just say, well, I'm not ready for commitment, but don't give a reason, then you're going to automatically think in your head that you just don't want to be with me. But that all boils
down. It could be a lot. It could be a few different
things. But that
things.
all boils down to, girl, you got to want to change for the person you want to be with, even if you're scared to commit.
It could be a few different things that'll be going through my head when because like on a daily, you could be surprised how many dudes or like guys in my inbox, as soon as I get to start to talk about a relationship, they run, they flee, they get afraid.
I don't never talk
they
about
literally
a relationship.
get afraid of talking about a relationship, but they really
well,
they
want to. Why are you talking about a relationship?
Why?
Why are you talking about a relationship? That's too soon. Why are you talking about a relationship?
No. What I'm saying is I ask them how do they feel about relationships or getting on the topic of a relationship, and they run.
I would run too. That's just, you don't do that.
Look. If we're conversating, we've been conversating for about 2 weeks. I'm gonna ask you.
Don't ask me nothing about no relationship.
I'm gonna ask you a question like this, like, well, how do you feel about relationships?
No.
How do you feel about relationships? This is someone that can't commit. Somebody that won't commit right now. How about that?
No, I was gonna say, don't say I can't commit because
They can't commit right now. You literally do not want to commit right now. But at the same time, somebody like me, I have literally been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? So far as like a non-commitment, that I'm ready to commit.
He's lying. I would commit, but I haven't had the type of person enough to want to commit. And that's where I'm getting to at. I haven't had the person that gives me butterflies to want to be like, dang, I'm ready to actually call him my man, call him my boyfriend, like have butterflies. Like,
I mean, I had some people to give me caterpillars
what
and
the
worms.
freak is a caterpillar?
You know, caterpillars. Caterpillars is like the butterflies before it's in the cocoon. So it's like
They give me caterpillars.
They give me caterpillars. They give me caterpillars. I'm ready to
said
go.
they gave me
Look,
caterpillars.
Let me tell you something. You give me caterpillars, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? You got a bottle of wine and a blanket. Let me stop.
I'm not about to play with him.
Let me stop.
Okay.
Okay, so when you get to this commitment, when y'all commit, this is how I feel when you decide to commit. However you started treating your significant other at the beginning, stay consistent with that. Don't switch up when y'all get together. Because that's when the relationship gets boring and that's when it starts dying down. That's when some people's interests start going elsewhere because another person might be giving them what you're not giving them no more. Don't, take a girl on a date just to first get to know her and take her on dates. You should continue that. Like in a relationship, I feel like you should have a date night once a week. Period. You should make that time. If you don't, then it's like your relationship's boring. You should take a trip once a year. Vacation. You should take those once a year.
See, I've never had a vacation.
I've never had one either. But I'm saying like I have higher requirements now for the next relationship.
Right. I mean, that means I just put my spouse on a higher pedestal when it comes to relationships and commitment. I really believe that my next relationship, I need to kind of like maybe tone down or buckle down when it comes to like being like a little clingy, because I think I can maybe run somebody off because, once you're not used to having somebody, I think you're going to want to be around them all the time. But that's just the type of person I am. I'm a very affectionate person to where I want to be around you.
He's way too affectionate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not affectionate at all. See, this is what we talk about.
She is, but see the thing is, she acts so hard.
No,
like she wants to act so hard. See the thing is,
no, this is my type of affection. Okay, I might want it sometimes, but I'm not the type of person that wants it all the time. I'm not a clingy person. I don't like that clinginess. Don't be all up on me 24/7. I don't like that. That would literally uninterest me. Don't be all up on me like
but
that.
But she'll act hard. You know what I'm saying?
I don't act hard.
She'll be like, oh, why you on your phone me? Why you on your phone me? Reading actuality, it's like, get up on me. Get up on me. That's how she is. That's how she is.
He thinks he knows, but he don't know how I am in a relationship.
Girl, I know her. You can know somebody so good. You can know somebody so good to the fact that they ain't gotta be in a relationship. You know how they are. You know how their personality is.
But he can admit that every dude that has came my way is a fuck boy. I have not had. I'm sorry, but every person that's came my way has not been interesting enough for me to pursue. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I do hear this a lot that I'm mean and I'm hard strong. Yes, I am, but I'm also the type of person that when I care about somebody, I go hard for that person.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a very good person.
I'm actually really nice person once you really get to know me.
Once you scratch the surface, she's a very nice person. And to, at first, you're going to be like, you're going to think she's super hard. You think she's super hard, she's super tough, or like, you know what I'm saying, or she's very opinionated, which, I mean, I like somebody who's opinionated. I like somebody who kind of can kind of give me like that real and speak up for themselves without like being like a yes man. So she's that's the type of person she is. She's not.
And if a man says he don't want that, that's not what it is.
But in the beginning, somebody, to someone, you know what I mean?
I feel like if they're like that, they just can't handle a strong woman, period.
Yeah, guys are intimidated, but some females are intimidated as well.
I'm not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? When you got your own stuff and when you got your own stuff going on, there's a lot of stuff you ain't gonna deal with. Period.
Right.
Like, me personally, I got my own everything. So I'm not going to, not trying to be rude, not trying to, downplay nobody, but I'm not gonna deal with nobody that's not on my level in that aspect. Got your own car, got a job, got your own place. I feel like if you don't have all three of those, at least be working towards that.
Right. At least be working towards the goal.
At least be working towards that goal. Not always just staying at the level that you're at. Like, I'm not taking care of nobody. You're a grown man. I'm not going to take care of you. And this is where I'm probably going to make maybe some women mad, because I feel like women nowadays are comfortable doing that.
Right.
They're comfortable taking care of a dude. I understand if you made a mistake the first relationship and you learn from it, but then it seems like some women are still going down that same pattern. And I'm not even going to say that just for women. Men do too. I don't think it should be that all men should pay all the bills. The economy nowadays is way too high for you to put everything on your man. Women. So yes, I don't agree with the man that should pay all the bills. Now, if he voluntarily does that himself, that is okay. But you should never go into a relationship expecting your man to pay all the bills. Period. Y'all should be doing it together. Y'all building together. Y'all saving together. And that's what it is. Unless he sits you down and says, babe, I got the house bills. I got that. And you just worry about everything else. Then that's different. You know what I'm saying? But women nowadays just think that, dudes should automatically break bread and, pay my bills, do this. Like, you won't even know the man that much. And then you're already saying stuff like that. Like, that runs a whole man off already. Like,
some of you guys aren't familiar with the term breaking bread. That's like slang or colloquialism for, like, giving up money. Or like, helping with finances. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hey, why he all up in his phone?
Yeah, I am because I had to check on some things.
But yeah, don't nobody got time for that. And that's where, like I said, we're touching on relationships. That's where a lot of relationships end. And like a lot of people say that they can't find somebody because you're already going in with them kind of expectations. Like if I was a dude, I would be like, wouldn't you have lost your mind and I'm leaving? Like, I'm not going to deal with that. There's no way I'm going to do that. I'm not taking care of you. I feel like a person should be able to take care of themselves before they have somebody taking care of them. If you can't take care of yourself and you need somebody else to take care of you, you don't need nobody. You need to love yourself and to make sure yourself is good first.
Self-love is the best kind of love you could ever have. But I just believe where you're not going to be happy being with somebody until you're happy being by yourself. So. And
I'm going to tell you right now, that's the icing on the cake when it comes to a relationship and commitment. If you are not in love with yourself and happy where you're at and where you want to be in your life, you will never be happy in a relationship. Won't nothing ever be good enough for you. Because you will literally take everything out on your partner. Everything he or she does. Everything he or she says. Mm-hmm. Every little thing that they do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love yourself and okay with yourself, it's going to be nothing but drama in the relationship.
Right.
And that's the type of stuff you don't need in your life. Like, and if you feel like you can't love yourself, you don't need to be with nobody. And people are scared to be alone. But you need that alone time to actually cope with yourself and to be like, man, like, I really got some issues.
Right. So the quote of the day, you guys, who the hell gonna love you when you don't love yourself? Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Can I get a hallelujah?
We know it was kind of everywhere today. But we kind of just wanted to touch on stuff that had to do with relationships and stuff that, can build up to a relationship and everything like that. Like I said, you can leave comments, you can do whatever, you can do touchy things, because right now we didn't get deep into it because this is just our very, very first video.
Very first, yeah. Very first video.
So, you know, this is how it's really gonna go. You're gonna get the realness. You're gonna hear us talking about ourselves a lot because we're not gonna hide anything from y'all.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hide anything from anybody. We all have our own demons, and there's a lot of stuff. I'm personally horrible at saying what I've been through in my life or what I got going on. I'm very, very to myself. Like, I'm the type of person that my best friends call me and tell me everything, and I don't tell them nothing what's going on with me half of the time. You know, I'm the person that listens and I'm there for them, and I'm gonna encourage them. I'm that type of friend. You know, like, okay, is we down to put it down? Like, are we slashing tires today? We doing this? Like, what's going on? You know, I ain't never slashed no tires, but I'm saying,
right,
you know,
yeah, they were just putting it out there. You know,
I've never done it.
Never went with her to slash
I've
tires.
never done it though. I've never done it ever. You know, but you know, I've had some friends that's been like that. So, but I'm always gonna be down from, you know, people
down the ride,
and I've had the same friends in the same circle for a long time, and they ain't never gonna change. So we're not gonna do like long videos. They gonna probably be about 30 to 45 minutes long. So that's kind of how we're gonna do our situations. This is gonna be our setting for a little bit until we get a little bit more fancier. You know,
just know that some more things are coming soon. Just be looking out for us. Please, y'all, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so you do know every time we post a video that you can be the first one to kind of know when we have some new content. And we really do appreciate all the love and support, y'all. And
you know, we're going to be doing the same thing. So if you have anything going on or anything, as soon as we make our pages, we're going to share, we're going to post, we're going to, you know, acknowledge whatever's going on, you know, because that's just the type of person we are. And we, you know, hopefully get it in return. But other than that, I mean,
we love y'all.
This is how it's going to go. And don't get it wrong. We're going to have a Snapchat to where it's going to be booming. There is, like I said, every day, BM, you're literally going to get us some snap of us every day.
Right.
Either it's y'all with him or it's with me.
Yeah, we love y'all.
It's everything going to be public. We're going to be out there about it. So, I'm a hot mess. So just don't judge anything I post.
Right. No judgment here. No judgment
I'm a hot mess, you know.
No judgment here, y'all. But we love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. And you will be seeing us very soon.
All the way.
Again.
All the way. Every day. Be in M.